okayfm 101.7.
Yenkwa na fe yenkodi nkomo baako. Lawyer Godwin Edudzi Tamakloe. Waye counsel. Ede ema ekuo bi a wo de eligibility of special prosecutor eko court akopie Supreme Court. Na mene no ntwe nkomo. Lawyer me mo aje.
Welcome, Anopai Mejoso.
Now permit to say.
Oh, Chedian Ponyanko Ponadmo, Mechia, oh, able producer Isaac, and Unyanuma, Homo Studio, and oh, welcome, Yajma Pound.
Ta!
Welcome, now COVID-19, by Ubia, Cope, and Passia, Omo, Atete. Now there's another Juma.
And Kakra said, also a mom educated. Inform me.
Oh, Black Kwame, we grab you and I make us and one person I make us say you. So one person out to me picking calls. But yeah, Ufifi, no from one, no have a PS studio. The Juma Moye, dear. Nanka, Nankebe, Nanka, is in another Dankwe group. I don't farm on car frontline workers, no.
Ne janka ketua yi
stimulus package ni atibi e di amamu journalist for mo risk the biana mo nam ha say but that's a discussion for another day. But I may say intro no me lawyer in the matter.
Okay.
And a one person in a plaintiff.
Dr. Ayine.
But not me will court and run.
Yo, Wadaruma now we court today as an officer of the court. I was a miscus query. A dear, see ho.
Yo, Brackwame, when we say a idea this issue about eligibility, a idea the Honorable Dr. Dominic Akrotinga Ayene. Or the assembly at the court February 2018. And Aja issue rate way through the lawyer Tony Lita. And Omode assembly the Akoto Yen Papanum Supreme Court a judge for into assembly dawa which I begin a crana a two defendants. Yeah, Papa Martin Amidu Ankasa and Attorney General because I call it a constitutional issue in a two your company decision and the ACA now is the act now established the office of the special prosecutor now. The prosecutor Nankasano is a nominee of the Attorney General. The Attorney General nominated Omampeni Ejnaso appointed. Na wa converting ofiwa no wa starting ejuma answer rate way by enti na akoye se omampeni ejuma oye na ana ejuma waye ehun na challenge na ba enti na attorney general appropriate person under the circumstance say obey one of the defendants. Na asemno kosono na yaye papa Martin Amidu onon so file in the defense attorney general file in the defense but something came up in the course of the way and it say attorney general at the application by say yen strike out Martin Amidu as a defendant in the matter because to the attorney general technically no na akwa say ayo man peni adia waye in a suit, no, a challenge. So if there's any better person to defend the suitor, a attorney general, and once the attorney general is the first defendant, there's no need for Martin Amidu to be part of the suit. The argument, no, by and so no, plaintiff, no lawyer, and so castle. At the entire the Martin account is the one, the outcome of the decision. Will be directly affected by that decision or will be affected directly by that decision. Papa Martin Amidu. So it's only appropriate or the ateron pattern rule say or benya hukwain akabi so that it's now no say decision be ba onko jina baby nko kaseo ena asemi kra ba ye omo de make or two baby ena omo nko aye omo ade e bia na ka meka ho a metimi aye abcd yen papa nom a Supreme Court a judge of 4 aye bibia we no me say look omo ne attorney general aye adwen nti almost striking it out as a defendant, the second defendant in the matter. It's now acquire Attorney General any Honorable Dominic Akotinga and I could share as a music here. Into idea initially now judges now Omudia Seven, now one of them include the IMRM retired justices of the Supreme Court, Yamame Adinya. So fire no car panel no say last year occur the retirement into occur retirement now decision in year ready year into now by law no say the panel had to be reconstituted a CM panel for fraud and yaden embra and the panel for fraud no e buy no and aja almost said say all the panel for fraud by someone started the hearing all Jacoba Sano na since you omuma date and 29th of April to give the judgment. As usual.
Now, Mammy, ready with you. That eligibility no send age no near the idea. Say a coba set a cough for one more the plaintiff. Next say obia who public in public service yeah
the judgment no the implication no eson papa
implication in say
by way of public education one will say yeah constitution no a whole chapter on the public service of Ghana. Now we article 194 now a patch say from 190 could do 194 now the patch say within the public service, no, up to 60 years. In fact, that was the constitution from the makers of the constitution. That was what it was. Until say 1996, the then Attorney General, Yaya Papa Obeda Samoa, amended that portion of the constitution into the amendment of the Constitution Act.
Next, as the then Attorney General.
Yes, Dr. Yao Obeda Samoa, the amendment called Supreme Court Parliament. Into Parliament, amended that portion of the Constitution. Now, we introduce the additional 2 years, and 1 year, no, at the count. Into which as you see, within the public service, no, Oman Penny said, it be a IGP. Why any 60 years? Ordinary Lanka is one called retirement forever. Or just and the see and so Akobana say Oman Penny and it did not start with President Akufo-Addo. I started it that before he came. And we put me so Oman Penny either the IGP 2 years after retirement. We bet me another 3 years. Buying so onya overall would it be bia boom saying 65 after 65 year no can say obey juma within the public service of this republic now the akobana say emra omoye the Special Prosecutor Act discussions be a course of parliament. Discussions a course of parliament. In fact, Osha hands out now. Discussions Namia Missinia Afenyo Markins, the chairman of the Committee on the Constitutional Legal Affairs, Honorable Banda, Abdullah Banda. I think so. Offensive North.
Yeah, Offensive North. I.
Exactly. So only the chairman. Into all table we know. Then after your marking a draw Naji a two be so say it appears say almost establish an office under Article 190. And so once they are establishing the office under Article 190, they need a governing board. They need a governing board. In fact, he cited Yoko and Huikaho as examples of such institutions. It needs now a hazard, our parliamentary hazard. A bad interpretation. We are seeing one of the principles judges for using it. See the real intention of the legislator. You bet me I could use parliamentary hazard. You agree na the maker of the law and na oil law. And quite clearly, we could pick a hazard now. We are missing a penny marking. They back and forth with the chairman of the committee. Based on that, no share.
Lawyer Boame Kakra. Anya bia mikuta masters in management. Na se we establish an entity. A governing board. Na me fan say regulated by a governing board. Sa entity no were public service. And now within a public service and now say a political entity or quasi political entity. Boami. Lawyer. Lawyer. Mfani mamina. Menhwe ade ba akwa na se mi no okay 101.7 suni adesua kakra wom de entie wamu ne se ekoba se de ode call Supreme Court ni di nkunimu a obia ya appoint no amani as a public service holder wadi about 50-65 bia na ese okofie ti koma ye di na ase no obi also na ne ho ode wo hwe no pa wutim say yes why macho oh yes lawyer me zamu akwa babio.
Yo, you see, we're raising a very important issue. But that issue, it goes to the FN of corporate governance.
Corporate governance, I'm talking about that, yeah.
And it's a governing board, the act establishing the institution, the function of the board. Then when it comes to a decision whether to prosecute or not to prosecute, the governing board has no.
Yes. Won't you mean yes, without resorting to the governing board?
Yes, but when we say OSP Act, no, because especially a man a certain level of independence, no, per the Act, no, even the governing board cannot tell him to prosecute Edudzi or not to prosecute Edudzi.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's so prerogative. The decision as to who to prosecute, Inti Osha the act nankasa prescribe the rule governing board now as in play. It's also because of this idea of giving the OSP a certain level of independence. Now the SCA who say for instance OPK the governing board now decisions as to emoluments. Other staffs, recruitment, because your papa Martin Amidu, Onunkwa 8 million Jumai, Obenya investigators, Obenya other prosecutors, and let it be said, of the two cases one started prosecuting, Onankasa Marcourt that, what I say, Onankasa or Marcourt Crada. Or when the prosecutors are almost human, initially I almost set up the office. The impression was created, say, Martin Amidu Nankasana Aja, non in Nam court, Nandy, no, the way chi and Kikaho. I've always made is in fighting corruption, would name now coin a one-man business. One, you'll be disgraced in a very spectacular manner. Because who say the whole idea of fighting corruption, nipa back home 8 million and young wejuma. But that's just an aside. But
what juma? Say, in course of it, now, because I measured there, you be the actual. No,
and I don't even want to evaluate his work at this point. And there is for the entire people of this country to do that, and they will do that at the right time.
Ebi kura to say cases bi to say maminka cases ba kokura mfa nkyerɛw. Okay. Procurement more practices, Metro Mass. Now was it Rosso was on bail waiting for petitioner to produce his witness. It is a train petitioner and say the witness and no at the home. Come apart. And now first for so access with the no. And also I
say no dear.
And also no paja oh, and also no I am was it prosecutor and transfer former President Rawlings. About former complaint. My also my
so I can say one more so how are you calling him as a witness?
But my really said this here. Abuse of public office and misappropriation of public funds. 3 million cash for mansions. It near show a fleece quattro fusu. Any actual waiting on former President Rawlings to confirm suspect's name to start investigation. Then it's about
Rawlings can ask them. One more BAD. Then based on it will be to me now baby say no Jane say Felix. In my other petition I come. After papa is so or train Rawlings. Now Rawlings will nipani dia didn't know one more in the first place. But that's this and as I enter Mark say a time will come where we'll interrogate the work of Martin Amidu as the special prosecutor of the Republic. And by the time we are done, Rakwame, Ghana for any dream but just a day, a discussion for another day. And at the end of the day, the Supreme Court and they say Omoma and a year 29th April. So on the year decision. Now Mianka Sansono, me was special interest in the case because well my client. Mama Yaga case, no. One of the reasons why I almost stay proceedings is to await the outcome of this case.
Now, sir, the outcome of this case, because Martin Amidu was he told journalists that he was unperturbed by the decision of the court, adding that if the court declares his appointment as null and void and of no effect, that will be it. To know dear na say e ba say you buan say okay we kura wanyini we buru sa required age for your eligibility na won kwa case say wodi ni na de obeba na de be ma no di ato aso
no one who say usually the court na and say you fair be consequential orders. The Supreme Court under Article 2(3) it will to me to make consequential orders. Into someone make that declaration if we are either way a back corner. Then they will now make orders consequent to that decision. Into that orders in a bit what becomes of their wire prior to the decision, whether it will be still valid or will be invalidated. The Supreme Court our roadmap. Oshe Afredagbesi Woyome, Oshe Isophoto, Balkan Energy, all those line of cases are which mean who say they were about transactions that took place before the decision. The Supreme Court had no difficulty in invalidating those power purchase agreements, those international business agreements. In fact, recently, Nanabi, any Mami Margaret Banfo, Gitmo 2 case, no so high. Almost invalidated the decision. In Omoma, the executive the opportunity to send those note verbals to Parliament to comply with the strictures of Article 75 and account. Into the Supreme Court, the roadmap. The other instances in so Oma declare a transaction to be unconstitutional. The normal man at the FN is saving grace. Said to Anamombi to correct the problems. So they are all options open to the Apex Court, depending on the justice of the case, no, or to Anamon. Sana, the Supreme Court, A.L.Ejuma, Brakwame.
Papa, say Supreme Court me ruling, no. me fan so ma me ruling no na you say okay say no what is 65 years what is
that's at the time I issue rate no 2018 no it is 66 years
I just 68 anti pacho we no e be fra judgment ne ba for or against no it's consequential you know be affect obia or public service mu bia president aman post na be o 66
one with the Supreme Court decisions yama it affects the entire nation.
Oh, okay.
It affects the entire nation.
Yeah, na me go there me when say Martin pa so we na onka say what this state upon what day
no why should no we
can you man into asom ko nya adwuma yi
68 years was there
ade man into asom nya adwuma akwan kwa 75 kwa no so you
obetumi happen so be we 35 years I may man peni o man mo ha
there be mra na makwan sa
does it mean so be we 35 won't boom mine
obetumi abu
the president of France were design
I'm just 30 something yeah
but see Brad say from 40 and so
because life begins at 40
when you say okwa asantimamu obenya former Asante Hinia no we are very younger omubedi stool no
yes no correct
several other countries traditional areas or mamu ha chiefs are omeye ahimfo at a very young age bagana ko nyina ekoye your constitution yes who ndi 40 year won't mean you're then president even MP won't be 21 so won't mean the MP and but does it mean so be already 20 years won't mean going to say your MPs are more no
oh betimi adwene
exactly by mrano ekasi say will all comply with it back coming. Yes, it may well be said or you're very strong or looking very good and others. But some brand say if you are woody 60 years and not 65 ubetimi why the last Egypt that Ofi Abemo senior friend appeared to
yeah Asante appeared
Nimdia Saba panel a war on intelligence any CID Juma. So Bibianka he can still bill in the service. But say yes uncle fee. Then obivo for iodine.
Abba.
Mami
okayfm 101.7